Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel InfinityGreedy. In our previous video, we have traced one example using merge sort. If you remember, this was the example. In this video, I'm going to talk about how this merge happens, right? So let's get started. Now, considering that this is one subarray and this is the other subarray, so let me write these two subarrays explicitly here. So what I have is 30, 40, 80 and 90. And what I have here is 10, 70, 1110, 120. Right. So I am going to tell you how this merge basically happens. What we do, first we define what is left and this is right, if you remember. Then we initialize something called as I to left. So I becomes your left and J becomes your mid plus 1. What is mid plus 1? If you remember, mid was left plus right by 2, integral value of left plus right by 2, right? So according to this is your J, as simple as that. Then what we have? We have one more array, that is B, okay? That is a temporary array we have, that is called as B. And okay, what we do is we initialize element K to left of B, because this is left of B or 0 index to the B, that is same. Then the important step is we compare A of I and A of J. Now understand, when you compare A of I and A of J, whichever is less, you copy that element to this temporary array. For example, if A of I is less, then copy A of I to B of K, and I is less, means A of I is less, then increment I and increment K. Else, if A of J is less, if this is less, then copy A of J to B of K and increment what? Increment J and increment K. This is the simple logic which we need to trace it. So let's get started. So A of I is what? 30. This is this element. And A of J is what? 10. So which one is less? This is less. That is, if I say A of I and A of J, and if A of J is less, copy A of J to B of K. That is, I have copied, and increment J and increment K. So increment J, J will come here, and increment K, K will come here. Are you getting it? Now, what is next? Next, again, compare A of I with A of J. So your A of I is 30, A of J is 70. Now in this 30 is less. So copy 30 and increment I and increment K. So I becomes this, K becomes this. Then A of I is 40, A of J is 70. So 40 is there, again copy 40, increment I, increment K. So that is 80 and 70. So 70 is less. That is A of J is less. So copy 70, increment J, increment K. Correct? Then you have 80 and you have 1110. So 80 and 1110, 80 is less. So copy 80, increment I, increment K. So 90, 1110, 90. Copy 90, increment I, increment K. Now I is over. Okay, its limit is done. So whatever you are left, just directly copy. Why we can directly copy? The reason is, when you have got these subarrays, these are the sorted subarrays. Remember, now I bound is completed. So whatever is, it's already sorted. So you can directly copy. That is 1110 and 120. As simple as that. If something if J has completed but I has, there will be some elements in this then you can copy directly that element. Are you getting it? So you just check A of I and A of J, but in case anything gets completed, that is what you say I is less than equal to M, right? What you do, you completely copy all the elements, okay, like this, or the other way, right? You copy and increment K, as simple as that. Are you getting it? The simple idea behind merge sort is you compare whatever is less, you copy to the temporary array, increment that, that's it. If anything is left, copy all of them together. So I have copied all of these here. That's it. This is how merge sort algorithm works, right? We'll take one more example. I'm going to trace it back, all these things. And then we are going to talk about the actual algorithm followed by the derivation of time and complexity. And then we are going to see application advantage and disadvantages and most frequent interview questions. So if you like our YouTube channel, please do share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you.